Hello, everyone. My name is Otherby Christian, and I am a U.S. history and government teacher at De Anza High School in Richmond, California, as well as a graduate student at Grand Canyon University. As someone who teaches students about citizenship, civic responsibilities, and the Constitutional, I appreciate the opportunity to examine how citizens can participate directly in government. In this presentation, I will discuss Arizona initiatives and referendum process, explain how each is created, compare, and contrast the two, discuss their advantage and disadvantage, and explain how they support the concept of direct democracy outlined in Arizona Constitution. I'm going to get some definition to this. Definition would be initiative is a process that allows a citizen to propose a new law or constitutional amendment directly to voters without requiring approval from state and local government. As a referendum is a process that allows citizens to approve or reject law that has always been passed by the state legislature. Creation. The creation of this is an initiative and a referendum. The initiative process begins, everyone, when citizens organize, draft, proposed law, or constitutional amendment and gather signatures from registered voters. All those signatures are verified, measured, and placed in the ballot box. The referendum process begins after Arizona legislature passes law such as citizens who oppose the legislation may gather signatures to place law before voters for approval or rejection. Now, what I want to do is do the compare and contrast. The compare and contrast both initiatives and referendum allow citizens to participate directly in government decision making and requires petition signatures. The primary difference is that initiatives create new policy, while referendum reviews existing legislation. And we're going to look at the pros and cons, everyone, this evening. We're going to look at how pros and cons plays a role. Initiative allows the citizens to address issues directly and encourage civic participation. However, they can be costly and influenced by special interest groups. The referendum provides a check on legislator and power and increase accountability. However, they may delay implementation of laws and can also be influenced by money and advancing. Attention students, Alan Marino, please come to the front. Initiative referendum and direct democracy, Arizona initiative and referendum process and reflects the state commitment to direct democracy. These tools give citizens a direct voice in shaping laws and public policy and helping ensure that government remains accountable to people. In my conclusion this evening, as a teacher, I often remind my students that democracy functions best when citizens are informed and engaged. Arizona initiative and referendum process embody that the principle by giving the citizen meaningful opportunities to shape public policy and hold government accountable. And in my reference that I choose to use for this, coming from Berman D.R. 2018, Arizona Politics Government, the Quest for Autonomy, Democracy, and Development. So this will be the second edition of the University of Nebraska. And the last reference that I use is called the Grand Canyon University, 2024, to resources, Arizona Constitution and Direct Democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, I presented to you the information pertaining to the Constitution of Arizona and how it affects all of us who lives here, and then also as a student learning and growing to learn the various laws and situations. Thank you very much and have a great evening. All right, cut it off.